Howdy, y'all. I'm Mr. Holga.
And I'm Todd Puckett.
And this is Don's Used Photo Equipment,
Yeah.
right here in front of, say with us, the Great Wall of Film.
That's right.
Happy 50th anniversary, Todd.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Not you.
Oh.
And not me.
Well, what then?
But weren't you telling me that it's the 50th anniversary of Benji? And we still have our very own star in the store. He won't come on camera and talk to us about it, but but we're having a lovely conversation with Dad earlier today. So down in McKinney, Texas, right?
Yep. McKinney,
and you guys went and saw the statue?
Well, yes. Sunday, my dad and I went driving around, stopped by the square in
downtown McKinney, Texas,
which has now built a statue of Benji.
Well, is it life size? Is it the size of the dog?
Yes.
So, I mean, could you walk by and miss it because it's so small?
You can. You can. It is. And it's kind of in the shade, so that's why I missed it.
Which part of the downtown is it? Because I know they've got the big castle courthouse in the middle.
Yep.
But whereabouts in
it's on the corner next to Goody's, Texas.
Next to Goody's, Texas. Okay.
Yeah.
Little bitty Benji statue. So guys,
little bitty Benji. Now,
as a reminder, so Dad was in the movie.
Dad was
he's
detective number one.
He's got a film credit on IMDb. If you want to check out Todd Puckett.
Don't know how
Benji,
I got there, but he's got one.
But he's there, so he's the claim to fame for the store, right?
Yes.
That's what
he's the name on the door.
That's what gets you onto the top 10 Condé Nast film photography stores to go check out, right?
Yes.
It's because there's a star here.
There's a star in the house.
He didn't have a speaking role, did he?
Yes.
Did he speak?
Yeah.
Okay.
He goes, the dog.
The dog!
Then he trips right over.
Well, comedy is hard.
It is.
Comedy is hard.
It is. But, he actually thought about it, and he's sitting there looking at it, and he's thinking everything out. And he was supposed to say the dog and get up and start running towards the dog.
Okay.
But there was
Which would have been the smart thing to do.
Yeah. But the problem with that is that when that whole thing starts, and then you go outside and you see everybody coming out of the building,
yeah.
He wouldn't have. If he started running first, he'd be the first one out.
Yeah.
But he wasn't the first one out because you had to have the big stars.
Yeah, the stars have got to lead the
what Dad did was
line.
Trip over the feet of the person beside him.
Good job.
Good
job.
That alerted everybody, and then the ones closer, then all the big names ran out, and they got out the door first.
So what has this got to do with film photography? Clearly, Benji was on film.
It was shot on film.
It was
and
shot
my
on film.
dad has. Well, at one point, we've
many
pictures of the event, which we've probably lost in fire since.
Right.
But yeah.
So that's not the only celebration we have going on here. So obviously, happy post.
Oh, but Saturday.
I'm sorry. Yes, keep going.
Yep. Saturday, 6 o'clock. They are having a tribute to Benji.
Yeah, day after this video comes out. So you have to be quick, guys.
And I have plans to go up there because it's at 6 o'clock. We close at 3. I have plans to be up there. And I may even take take a camera.
A camera?
A camera.
What?
I don't know which camera, but I may take a camera, go up there and just shoot some pictures and see if anybody from the movie shows up.
And if anybody just shows up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But anyway, yes, 50 years of Benji. Yeah, I'm old. So
he's old because you were there a kid while they were shooting it. So.
Oh, yeah. I was there. Because my dad was taking pictures, and that's how we got to know him.
Yeah. And I'm not that old. But anyways, I'm not that nearly as that old, but still. So also, hey guys, happy Holga Week Phase 2. It is
a lot of anniversaries.
It is still time to
10-year anniversary
process,
for Holga Week.
10th anniversary for Holga Week.
Yeah.
You still have time to process, to scan, to edit, and most importantly, submit your photos for Holga Week.
It doesn't matter how beautiful the photos are.
You listen, if you've got any film still stuck in your camera from Holga Week, just shoot it.
Nope. Past time to shoot it.
Well, and I understand, but you want to use up the film.
Oh, well.
And get that film out to the photo lab.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact,
but don't submit those photos.
No, you can't submit those photos. And speaking of which, I brought, so this is my Holga Week film right here. I brought it into the store. Gonna drop it off for processing.
Yeah. Now, we've got a form here for you to fill out.
I got to get my film done.
And The thing about this, and why we're pointing this out is
Yes.
first of all, this is a step you got to go through, not here, but you can do through here.
It's a two-step process.
It's a step you got to go through to get your photos submitted to Holga Week. So, Mr. Holga is going to fill out our little form here,
I'm gonna fill
name,
out the
phone
form.
number. Then whenever he pays for it, he will be given a...
I had to pay for it? I thought maybe, no.
We're not that famous.
What? I have to pay for it?
I know.
Are you crazy?
I know. But check it out. You write your order number here.
Uh-huh.
Now, when you reach a point to where you start, whenever you go to the pay for it,
Yeah.
there's a little thing that says discount code.
Discount code.
If you come in the store, because this discount code's only for the store.
So if I just type in Mr. Holga, is that the discount code?
No, no, sorry. But that should be.
It should be, for me at least.
But
it
for
should
1
be
month a year, it should be Mr. Holga. But come in, find out what the code is, fill it out, drop it off. It will be processed. Anyway,
Okay,
we'll
let
go
me see
through
if I get this. So you have to come into the store. You
get the
will
discount.
tell them the magic code
Yes.
to use only for film that can be dropped off in the store.
Only for film dropped off here at the store.
So they can't use this code if they drop it off somewhere
shouldn't,
else.
no, because, yeah,
it's
no.
an in-store. Wait,
Yeah.
But you know, that's some of the fun, because I remember
Yeah.
you used to talk about hat tricks all the time, and I
Yes, yeah. We haven't had hat tricks
But
in
see,
a
nobody picks up film anymore. So you need a new hat trick, because
I
you
do,
can
I
drop
do.
off film and you can buy film, but you don't pick it up here.
Well, yeah, you do pick the negatives up here.
You do still?
Yeah, the negatives, yeah.
Okay, well then great. You still do have a hat trick.
Yeah, yeah. Still do.
You need a bell for it, so they can ring the bell for the hat trick.
We'll put that in the budget
For the bell.
for the future. Yeah, bell to ring.
Bell to ring. What was the
Yeah.
third thing we were going to talk about? So, obviously, Benji was not on the list.
Nope.
We got the Holga week in. Oh, I'm wearing it.
Oh,
I was like,
yeah,
I'm
baby.
looking in front of me. It's like, what
Nope,
am I?
nope.
What am I? No, it's what I'm wearing right now, guys.
So there, yeah, yeah.
So, in case you missed the video the last time, which you should go and watch that one, right?
We should,
It's
should.
Excellent video.
It was, and it didn't get that many reviews.
There are T-shirts.
I think
for
everybody's out at the
Don's
State
used
Fair
photo.
of Texas instead of watching our videos. That's what I
And
want to
I don't even understand why.
I don't either.
I've been to the fair. It's not that great.
Its glory days are gone.
Guys, we have a Printify shop for T-shirts here. I'm wearing one of these. They come in multiple colors: black,
Multiple
a
sizes,
gray, a
gray.
blue, a pink. Any size you want. They're
Yep.
available. You can get them
Small to-
anywhere around in the world.
I think it goes up to 3X or 4. It goes up.
It goes pretty well. It's nice shirts.
Yes,
I
yes,
mean, I
yes.
like it.
Yeah, yeah,
Fits
yeah, yeah,
nicely.
yeah.
Looks good. I mean, it's support your
You
local
can buy
camera
this
film store.
anywhere in the world now, I think.
I know.
Yeah.
And in case I haven't already mentioned it,
Oh, have you gotten any others from out of the country? Have you? Because I know we had one
no,
from Sweden,
no.
Germany.
But yeah, back to Holga Week.
Australia.
So the person in Sweden who bought the sweatshirt
Mm-hmm.
did take their Holga Week selfie wearing the sweatshirt.
Yes.
Awesome.
Thank you.
That's
we'll
what we-
see,
that's
we'll
what
see
we
that.
wanted.
We'll see that at the.
You know,
at the-
I need to ask him if I can share that photo.
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
as you guys know,
Yep. You don't share.
I do not share Holga Week selfies unless I have your permission. Otherwise, they're just there for me to
that's
verify
why-
that you have a Holga.
And that's a great segue into to the next topic, I think.
We have another topic.
Yeah, we got a few.
You said we didn't have anything to talk
you
about.
know me.
You said there's nothing to talk
I
about.
can make stuff up.
As a matter of
like
fact,
nobody's
you said
business.
we were going to talk about canotypes, but you left it over there, and we're sitting over here.
I even wrote it down.
You wrote it down. I see it over there, but
Yeah.
we're over here.
I didn't have anybody to remind me to go get it.
Hey, Dad, can you grab that canotype for us?
Cyanotype?
Cyanotype?
Nope.
He
He's
can't
not-
hear
he's
us.
not- he tunes us right out.
Got nothing.
But I think the reason why you have some people that are hesitant about sending in that is because they're famous. And
the
it's like,
selfie. Yeah,
and
the
you think that
selfie.
you're just going to sit there and promote everything with it. And it's like, no, he won't do that. Which is why there's no reason why somebody who's very good at, who loves photography.
They could always give a fake name. There's nothing in the rules that says you can't use a nom de plume.
Well, you probably need to make a rule about that because everybody's going to start using fake names.
They do that anyways.
Oh.
I mean, mine's in under Mr. Holga. I mean, that's And I'm always,
That's
by the
your
way,
real
I'm
name.
always, as somebody, so I was actually putting the form, I was actually making the form work again for
Yep.
this year. Because I have to do that every year. I have to go through, I have to test it, I have to make sure the form works for Holga Week. By the way, guys, if you want to go check out Holga Week rules and things like that, holgaweek.com, go check it out.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was testing the form on the very early on the 8th, October 8th, because that's when the form's supposed to be stored. So first thing in the morning, I'm checking the form, all that kind of good stuff. I've got my stuff in there, and it's working. And then I go to check the database to see that my records are in there. And right under mine, somebody's already submitted. It's like, wow, did that person get lucky that I had the form working? Otherwise,
Yeah,
they'd be like,
yeah.
well, this form doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
But no, I immediately
Well,
had another
the
one.
reason why I was bringing all this up is because we know there are a lot of famous people out there who love shooting film.
Yeah, I'd hope so, yes.
Yeah, and one of them is the dude.
The dude.
The dude.
The dude.
And he loves shooting
But he
film.
loves shooting a specific camera.
Well, maybe we could, send one out to him because we know he's,
The dude, being Jeff Bridges, of course,
Yeah.
The actor, is very famous for wanting to shoot a
loves shooting film.
wide lux panoramic camera.
Do you know which one he shoots?
I don't know what model he shoots, but this is an f7. It goes up to f8.
Yeah. Is there a 9?
I don't believe there's an f9.
I know there's a 7, 8.
If there is an
No, yeah, you're probably
well,
right.
if there is an F9, that could be the reason. Because so Jeff Bridges plus this other company, and I'm sorry the company's name.
Well, Silver Grain or
Is it
ADOX.
Silver Grain?
Yeah,
Okay.
well, Silver Grain is the publication or the
Right.
that
Yeah,
that he talked
he's
to.
working with this Silver Grain,
Yeah.
okay, to make new wide lux cameras.
Yeah.
So if it
and
goes,
they are in the process right now of doing that.
if it goes up to F9, then that is probably why they're calling it the wide lux X, which is
X.
10.
Yeah.
So there probably is an F9.
Wide Lux. It
X.
was LUXX.
X, right.
Two
So,
X's.
so a wide lux. So this is actually a great camera. I've taken some wonderful shots with this one. I mean, it's quirky, it's interesting, it's
Well,
different.
Yeah.
And
It's got its own little things like the Holga,
it takes a little getting used to and a little understanding, but it's for people who aren't in a rush just to snap pictures. You want to take
It's
a nice picture,
going
slow
to be
down, do it right.
Glorious when it comes out. Takes bigger than full frame.
Yeah,
And
I'll
actual
share a couple
35
with you right here, right now. So as we're
35
talking about
millimeter
it.
film, right?
So they
Or
have them
120.
in 35 millimeter, and there are
Well,
120 millimeter, 120s,
120, don't
120s,
120
120 format.
format, not millimeters.
Not millimeters?
No.
Well, I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, shame. But
Yes.
here's the deal. See, I'm bringing up his name because Mr. Bridges, I'm making a plea here.
Mr. Bridges.
Mr. Bridges, I don't know him personally. So
No.
Mr. Bridges.
He's
or
far too famous to talk to us.
Mr. Dude, whichever he prefers.
Mm-hmm.
I have a great wall of film here, which is what goes into a great product like this.
Absolutely.
And what would look good up here next to this or on this great wall of film would be something to keep this camera company.
The Pentax 17.
Yes, this is a new design, new camera.
New film camera.
And we got a theme going on here.
Another new film camera on this wall would be nice.
It would be nice. And I would love to sell your new product
Yes.
in my store next to this great wall of film. And
It makes sense to me.
if somebody out there knows
This thing
how,
is a brick. See how heavy this thing is? I thought he was really going to drop my camera.
I
was gonna have to
love
beat him
this.
up on video.
Yeah, that is a good camera. But if somebody out there in this wide world
You
of,
notice I put a Holga strap on it.
of watching us knows how to talk to this gentleman, Mr.
Or
Bridges.
silver grain. However gets the camera. It does
whomever.
not really matter. So long as the camera can
If
get
you
stock.
could just let them know that there's this poor little store in Dallas.
Oh, that poor little,
Oh,
that poor little store. Top 10 Condé Nast film destinations. Poor little store.
Yeah.
We've decided, guys. Top 10.
Top 10.
Top 10
And
Condé Nast
prove us wrong.
film camera destinations.
Yes, but we really would like to have that product here.
Yeah.
And man, I have sent. I sent emails. Maybe he thinks I'm stalking him at this point.
I've sent DMs.
I've
sent
sent
emails.
messages to his to Silver.
Have you got a cease and desist yet?
Not yet.
Well, then he's not hearing you.
Yeah, I've only got one or two that I've sent out to him. I was sending a lot to Silver Grain, which I'm sure
they're just blocking you now, right?
Yeah. But really, I would so love to have your product, that camera, on this wall.
I mean, you sold over a dozen Pentax 17s, right?
Yeah, sold a lot
I
of
mean, you could probably sell a dozen wide lux X's.
Well, yeah, but I would. It's full frame. This one's half frame. And a lot of people are waiting till the full frame.
Oh, this
comes
is
out.
more than full frame. I only get 20 shots.
20
shots.
I think that this thing will sell a little bit faster and a little bit more. I think
it's a luxury item, well,
and
this would be the place to come get it, right?
It would be. I want it to be. I want it to be. So please reach out. Let us know when it comes out and how I may be privileged to buy a few and put them up here. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you much.
The dude abides.
The
dude abides, and so Don's will abides if you bring the camera here.
We appreciate it. I would.
Don's abides.
Thank you. I just after that. Now, I will like to say too.
Yes.
This great wall of film here.
Yeah. So you were showing me a video.
I was showing you a video.
You were showing me a video, which was interesting.
Yeah.
And boy, they stopped short. They came this close.
Yep. Let me talk
close.
about it. No, there was an event up in Indianapolis that took place a couple of weeks ago. I guess a while back.
You weren't invited?
No. And I would have gone if I had known about it soon enough. Seriously, I would have closed down for a day, gone up there.
Okay.
Because this event, it's an event that takes place once a year around, around or certain places in the nation.
It must be one of those Don't Tell Todd events.
It is. Another thing I'm banned from.
Well, another, yeah.
No, this is an event that it's a company that goes out and purchases a lot of camera-related products. Brings it into a warehouse, and because they use that purchasing power to get such broad discounts, they pass it on to other stores. And you have to sign up, be a member, pay a fee.
Well, they're a distributor.
But yeah, you have to. But there's a lot of steps involved.
Yeah.
And it's for new products, and I really, that's not the route I go. But it's for them. This is an event for them.
Not always.
This is for the stores that do use them. They have a once a year convention and come up and see us. So the people that go up there are store owners who buy from them a lot of products.
Those people up there are rock stars.
Yeah, they are. So that's why I'm not invited, is because I don't buy things from them. But this is the year that happened to be up there with Roberts. And Roberts is a distributor of a lot of these things as well. And so while everybody was there, Roberts took advantage of it. It's a great, huge store up in Indianapolis. Been around a while.
Right.
And they took advantage of it and had their own event inviting all of the analog people there.
I didn't get an invite.
Again. We're
Very
not on that
interesting.
list.
Why are we not on that list?
That's just because. We're in Dallas. We're not up there.
But airplanes go up to Indianapolis, Indiana?
They had people from all over up there. They had a lot of...
I could fly in
a lot of people went up there. And what happened is, this secondary event was at a brewery, and they had like 100, 150 people show up to it.
Well, once again, I've been to breweries before. I would love to go.
You've drunk a beer before.
I have. I'm qualified, guys.
He's qualified. Now, this event was just by Roberts, putting it on, but they had Tim from Kodak.
Oh, now he's name dropping, guys. Pay attention.
Well, these are people who...
Kodak.
Yeah.
Keep going.
But
who else
these
you got?
are people who don't come down to here.
Who else you got?
Then they had the new person for Ilford.
Ilford. See, more name
dropping. Still there.
Cinestill. You heard of them?
They had a Pentax 17 there.
Well, what about Harman?
They had... Well, Harman's there because Ilford's there. Yeah.
But they could be two different people.
They are. I think they were. But, I don't know. We only talked, there were two people.
Could be a Jekyll and Hyde thing going on. You don't know.
We don't know.
You don't know.
Because we weren't there.
Right.
And we weren't invited.
All right. The challenge is, you and I are there next year.
Yes.
That is the challenge. If we're not there,
Well, there is no there to go to.
then
It's not worth going
it's
to.
not worth going to. And the video that we're going to put out is going to be, we're just going to have to say bad things about them.
The top bottom places of not to go to.
Yes,
on Condé Nast.
right. They will definitely not make the next Condé Nast list.
But the thing of it is that they had all of these film providers up there. And they had, and this is a wonderful company that was also invited and went up, Film Photography Project.
Okay. Oh, FPP.
FPP, which has their own
Lovingly
film.
known as FPP, yes.
Yeah, but they have their own film that they come out with and put their name on and sell through a distributor. And I do have that film here. So I have FPP film here. And occasionally I have people come in and says, "What's the lowest ISO you got?" And I go, 6 ISO. Here you go. And they go, 6?
For a moment, I didn't think you said ISO.
ISO?
That's not what I thought you said.
It's okay. Tell me later. But they had, I got their film here, but they were doing a walk around interviewing
Person
video.
on the street interviews at the little convention.
Well,
at
at the convention and at the
Photo walk?
Well, it wasn't a photo walk, but I'm sure they had one.
Okay.
But at the brewery.
Oh, okay.
And so they were talking to each individual one, and they talked to one person, and I'm not going to say a name, but you can go watch this.
Yes.
And the person said,
I'm going to put the link to the video down in the description, guys. So you should go watch it. But anyways,
yeah,
the person
because
the person said,
it's fascinating and interesting. The person said, "Well, at this event, I have talked with a lot of store owners, and talking,
except for one.
except for one,
Yeah.
and have told them, it says, hey, you need to get all of Ilford's products and sell them.
Well, yeah, you need to get all of Ilford's products.
People don't know we have 11 different products.
Every flavor.
I know. Why?
He knows.
Do you know why I know?
Because you've got them all.
I got all 11 things up here.
Yeah.
2 shelves right here, 2 shelves.
And
full.
on almost every size.
Well, and a lot more than anybody else has, just about.
Yeah, I know, but you know, some, like, let's say ultra large sizes you might not have, but you have the 35,
okay.
you have the 120, you have the 4x5s, you know.
No, wait, it's worse than that. 35, 120, 2 1/4 by 3 1/4.
Okay, yeah.
Or 3 1/4 by 2 1/4 by
Right,
3
right.
1/4. 4 by 5, 5 by 7,
8 by 10.
8 by 10, and I may have
11 by 14?
11 by 14.
Wow.
All of that of Ilford HP5. Do you hear that, Ilford?
Just Ilford HP5, you have all
I
of
have
them.
all 7 of these up here at my location. So when they're sitting there going, yeah, stores need to have, stores
have
don't
more.
know they have 11 products that we sell.
We know, they're here.
They're here.
Right here.
I've had them for
I can
years.
touch them right now. They're on the
Not
shelf.
only do I have the 11 products, I got 7 deep of just one product. HP5.
all shapes
35,
and sizes.
120, 2 1/4 by 3 1/4, 4 by 5, 5 by 7, 8 by 10, 11 by 14. Here.
Yeah.
And so the person was talking about this and said, we are trying to encourage our stores to get all of the film so people will
Yes.
come in and be interested in trying out. I've been doing this since 2016.
Yes.
And it does work. It's great. And if other stores are hearing this, I'm sitting here going, it took me from 2016 to about 2019, 3 years, to build up to where I had a decent supply of stuff and a selection to choose from.
Right.
Well, I've expanded it even more. I have also, but the person said, we're trying to encourage.
What's the key term? So here's the payoff, guys. What is the key term the person said to encourage this?
That you need to have a wall of film
Wall of film.
for your customers
And
to come and
did
see.
she also say
And
make it a destination?
it should be a destination for your people to go to, for
Right.
film photographers to go to.
Top 10 Condé Nast film store destinations
And
right here.
it's not
Top
like-
10, guys.
It's not like we've just started talking about this. How long have you been talking about this?
Oh, yeah, we've been talking about it for quite some. Yeah,
For years?
You've been doing this forever.
Well,
but yes,
but-
to make this a destination, it's like, look,
Yeah.
you've been talking about people who come into town from either out of the country or out of the state. It's like they've
Canada.
got a layover, they've got to get over here.
Yeah, Canada, Australia.
I'm really surprised you don't have a dedicated shuttle bus to bring people from the airport and get them back through security.
Yep. Hand check. And they said, we got it at Don's.
It would be funnier if you had a kiosk in DFW. So people can grab some quick film.
Yeah, duty free.
Some duty free film.
But the whole point of this story is that, yes.
But they fell short of one word. They said wall of film.
The wall of film.
They did not say the Great Wall of Film. Because had they said that, we would have fallen out of the chair, right? We would have been,
Yep. It's already, sorry, been there, done that. Done that. And here's the deal. Now, I've got more film coming in. And eventually, I'm by end of next week. Yeah. Now, I was in there looking at this thing, and I'm looking at it, and I'm going, what do we have? I've got film from France, Italy,
okay,
UK, England.
Okay.
I have it from Germany.
Uh-huh.
I actually think we used to have some from Belgium up here.
Yeah. Which one was Belgium?
Infrared.
Okay.
But so there, I have film from the U.S. Where else do I have film from?
Yeah, that's where Kofuji comes from.
Well, yeah, U.S. and Japan. Kofuji. And yes, now, do I have just a few things from them? No, I've got pretty much everything from Fuji up here.
Japan's a little illegitimate child.
Pretty much everything. I've got 3 of these little unit shelves here of just Kodak stuff from. And it's like, not only do I have just like one, look over there, I've got over 100 rows of Pro Image over there, right behind your head.
Oh, I can't turn that far, but
That's
yes,
okay.
I agree. I agree that it's right over here.
Pro Image, 160 and 35 and 120.
Oh, am I in the way? I'm sorry, dude.
435 and 120.
If I just slowly get out of the way, will this help you?
I'll help you speed it up.
Holy crikey.
Then, down here, I've got
It's a background. It's not the subject.
Yeah, this is not a picture of it. This is real stuff.
We can pick things up. This is not a CGI background, guys.
I've got Ektar 35 down there, 135 and 120. I got Gold 35 120. I've got what is that? Color Plus. I've got the Fun Savers here.
You have a dwindling supply of Pro 400H in 120, not 120 millimeter.
120. It is dwindling. I've got Ultramax, and over here I've got T-Max 100, 35 120. I got T-Max 400, Tri-X. And then, so, I don't have just a few. I've got pretty much all of the selection of those. And then up there, Germany, is Orofilm. Over there, I've got Cinestill. Cinestill, hello. And I talked with them. I've had wonderful conversations with them. But there's some of the Cinestill film that's been a little bit difficult to get. This is something that I've been doing since 2016. Now,
trying to run the competition out of business?
No. From 2016 to 2019, I was encouraging other people to carry film. I wanted.
And where did that get you?
A lot more competition, which is fine because it's great. We need places to sell it and places to process it. And I had.
Did I mention that you're selling T-shirts online and they should go
T-shirts
check out
online.
the link in the description to,
Yeah.
So ultimately,
but the person said basically it was interesting. Wall of film.
Destination.
Check.
Check and check, both of those.
And also, I see now, some people have caught on to this. We've had an interview with Pentex Forum, Pentex 17.
For a moment there, I thought you said Playboy Forum.
I know. Every time I say that, it's like
with Pentex Forum, really?
I expect to have to say you must be at least this age to read it. No.
Well, yeah. Every time I upload a video, it just says, "Is this video for kids?" I'm like, "No, no, it's not." But
that hard.
But as we were discussing earlier, kids are getting into analog. You just can't keep the fun stuff away from them. The kids are
and that's the
analog.
one thing that they talked about on this thing too, is about how young the audience is.
Yeah.
And so one of the things is just
watch the young audience is reading that
it's
Pentex
like a
Forum.
Film photography project. They got a lot of great videos, and Ross.
Not as many great videos as we have, but a few.
No, yeah. Well, they got a lot more volume of videos. They're over 300.
No, there's no way. Trust me, we've got great videos.
We do have
great videos.
We just don't have crap what the audience they do.
Potatoes.
Potatoes. But yeah, anyway. So I kind of was. I thought that was funny to hear and listen to. Now, just give you something.
No. We just come right back in and the chuckling.
Wow.
All right.
How did that happen?
I
It
don't
just
know how it
appeared.
happened.
Look at this.
I'm parched
Now.
from walking.
Oh my goodness! Drink up, lad. Now I recently got another shipment in,
Yes.
which was interesting because I think I got the shipment in.
There was no dock strike.
No.
That's what
no.
we talked about in the last
no,
meeting.
it was a short one.
It was 3 days.
Yeah. And which is probably why
Somebody sprinkled money on top of them, and they say, "Okay, we'll go back."
we'll
to
go
work.
back, and it worked. It's great.
It worked.
And what happened is that this one actually flew in. It was pretty much overnight from Europe.
Okay.
And whenever I told you about that, I did find out one thing about the burger film. Burger. And I've got
From
35
France.
From France. I got 35, 120. I've got 8x10. I don't know what happened to the 4x5, but analysis.
You say it's 400 ISO?
400 ISO. Now I keep telling people, and this is my description of it. Everybody, of course, wants to know, well, what's special about this film?
What is special about this film?
And before I read about it and learned,
Uh-huh.
I would say it's like Ilford FP4. No, it's like Ilford HP5 and Delta 400 got together and had a love child. Delta's has contrast. Ilford has gray tones. Burger has both. It has gray tones and it has contrast.
Okay.
And I'm sitting there going, and people go, well, how do they do that? And I'm going, I don't know, it's magic.
It is magic.
It's magic. And then I read and found out, well, it's not magic. They just put
It's chemistry.
It put two
It's
different.
science.
Can I talk now?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not magic. It's.
If I don't talk, I'll forget. 2 layers of film.
Oh, okay.
It's 2 layers of emulsion on the film. 1 layer's for the contrast, 1 layer's for the gray tones. And that's why you
One
get
layer for the magic, 1 layer for the science.
and it's magic because it works. And so I learned that about the burger film. And I've been selling a lot of it since I've gotten it in. And I think I got it in before anybody else did.
Which
But
is good. Which is good.
The other thing I also picked up was a really cool thing, the cyanotype kit.
Kits.
Kit.
A kit.
And this kit, I taped it because I didn't want people opening it up and playing with it.
Why would you do that?
Because people take things out. Or
Oh, but yet he's going to open it up.
Well, yeah, because I want to show. I know we show things and people look at it and go,
Oh,
what's
that's
inside?
a very nice looking box.
Box,
you have.
yeah. You got anything else
You
there?
got anything- and ooh, that is a nice looking kit.
Yes. You have a ceramic bowl,
Oh, yeah.
a mixing bowl.
Yes.
You have, well, I'm just going to turn it this
Can you
way.
just tip it so they can see? Tip it a little bit more. There we go.
There we go. Well, I don't
All
want
right. Can we see that? There we
Yeah.
go.
Now, there's brushes. There's a couple of different brushes. There's the chemistry. There's a mixer. Up here's a paper.
Are there instructions?
I hope so, but I don't know where.
I mean, not that I would read instructions.
well,
but,
there's
you know.
something here. There are instructions.
Oh, there's
Wow.
instructions, which I would read last.
So here's paper. Everything you need to do your own cyanotypes.
Yes.
Everything.
Now, I have read briefly
Now.
about this. You mix this obviously in light safe area in the little bowl.
bowl.
And then from the little bowl, you've got a brush here, and you're going to brush it
Oh,
on paper.
you got 2 brushes here.
And then you have light sensitive paper.
You got a brush and you got one of these things.
You can take light sensitive paper and you can put something on top of it like, I'm going to show this on the bottom, like
Yeah.
flowers or something
Yeah.
like that. Put it out in the sunlight for a period of time, bring it inside, you rinse it off with water, you have
Voila.
a cyanotype.
Yes, and these things are very popular. A lot
Very
of people
popular.
do
They're
them.
fun. You know, it's really great for kids.
Yes, but the other thing too is I got 10 of them because a lot of times
You got a tin of them.
I got 10 of them.
Okay.
And the reason why is because a lot of times there'll be people who get together in groups of 4, 5, 6, and they all get these things, get a kit, and then they go through and have a class on how to do it.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I got
yeah.
enough for somebody to come in and get a bunch of these things and do a little class on it. And I got 10 of them just to kind of get started. And I've had one person who's bought one, and I told them, please.
Let us know.
Let us know. I love
but
fried
you know,
rice. I love fried
if
rice.
we were
Very
doing a Christmas video, stocking stuffer video. That would definitely be a great stocking stuffer.
Yes.
Can you mention the price, or should they come in?
It's over there.
It's over there on the wall. The price, if you want to come in and see,
Yeah,
it's right
it's
over
right over
there.
there on the wall. It's around $68.95.
You know, I
give or
remember
take.
distinctly we came in and we had nothing to talk about. So.
I know, but that doesn't stop us.
Nothing to
Never
talk
stopped
about.
us. Never stopped
No,
us.
it never
before.
has. So, and of course, what's one of the first things that I always ask you when I come into the store?
What's new?
What's new? Do you have anything that came in that was new?
Bought this.
Bought this. This is
A
lovely, by
Nikon
the way.
F3,
A Nikon F3.
but it has somebody's personal number on the bottom.
Oh, did they put a social security number on it?
No,
Or just a...
Well, how many? Yeah, they did. 1, 2, 3.
I think I have at
No.
least one camera from my grandfather that has his social security number
1,
on
2,
it.
3. 1, 2, 1. Yeah, it's missing one digit. Unless there used to be one less digit. This thing is so old.
Maybe they put most of their social security number on it so they could identify it. Or
Yeah,
something
and
like
the
that.
thing of it is that you can actually take this thing off and replace it. So I don't know what good that is.
Or you just sand it down, because you know what people really love about these old cameras is the brassing effect. Just
Yeah.
remove the paint and forget about it, you know?
Well, yeah. But
Just
this thing,
scrape it on the table
you can
enough times.
tell it
it'll
was the
come off.
70s because that was a huge thing in the 70s.
You would always engrave
Yeah.
a social security number. It's
And
in,
it's
in
just
your
like-
TV, your VCR, your microwave.
This right here, this number is enough. You don't.
Yeah,
need to
yeah.
put- that's a number.
But that's if you wrote that number down.
True.
Yeah.
But
But this is a great looking camera, and of course, you know the part I like about it the most. I love this retro yellow strap. I love it. I'm gonna have to get one of these yellow straps,
Yes.
which aren't cheap. I think they're about $20 online or something.
Yeah,
like that. So
they're a lot more than I thought they would be.
maybe 15 to 20, but you have to
So-
add in shipping.
I got to this. I could show you, but I sold them.
You already sold what came in, so
Yeah,
it's no
yeah.
longer new. It's gone.
It's gone.
It's
but
gone.
I didn't even have them, but about not even a week.
Really?
2 Super 8s.
How long has it been since I've been here?
2 weeks.
Oh, okay. That sounds about right. You know, Holga week does take a toll.
It does, and you just got settled in, so you're still.
And we did get T-shirts online. So
Yes,
that's
yes,
so in case
with
you
a
haven't,
lot.
just link in the description. Go grab a T-shirt.
But I also did buy this.
Yes. An
Good old
Olympus. You don't get
OM1,
very many Olympuses. Olympusi.
a Lipi. Well, actually,
It has a motor drive.
yeah, it's got a motor drive on it. I do get things in, but what's hilarious is I get them in waves. So
Yeah.
I got a couple of waves of little Nikon stuff, and got a couple of Nikon lenses this morning, which I use to put on cameras for students so that we can create student camera bodies. And the other, yeah, I got a. Did I already sell that?
Well,
Anyway, I just forget.
I have a Nikon F3. Okay. at
Things
home.
have been going on. I got a Canon A1, sold it already. Got another Canon A1, I think. And I don't know where I put it. But yeah, I've been picking up new things and finding things from the bike section and bringing them up.
Well, you're supposed to do that.
That's, yeah. And I've been doing it, but I've been selling them.
So I have a Nikon F3, and it's not one of my favorite cameras. I'm not saying it's not a great camera, because
One of my
it
favorites.
really is a great camera. But
Yeah.
I since I took Mrs. Holga's Pentax K1000 out, and I did the zone focusing with it, I've developed a new appreciation for these types of cameras. It's like,
Yeah.
set it for zone focus, go out, just walk around, point, shoot, click, point, shoot, just, don't focus, don't nothing. And it's just, it was amazing. 2 rolls of film. I shot one with the 50 millimeter lens that came with it. I shot the other one with the 43 millimeter lens, which you have in the
Yep.
store. And, I set it for about 15 feet at about f11, and I mean, so many shots. It's like, they're so in focus. It's like, why was I not just doing this years before? It's just a great way to shoot, especially if you're doing street photography. Walk around, you just put your eye, you click a button. You don't even have to think about it.
Well, that's the gentleman, again, I want to refer to the FPP, a Film Photography Project. They did a review on the Pentax 17. And the gentleman said, just zone it and shoot it.
Just zone it. Well, I mean, technically speaking,
I guess I don't know
Holga
him, but I think
is zone focus as well. And I guess it just never dawned on me because, I could set it for, this is the 12-foot mark. I can walk around all day just shooting and like,
you get an
because
idea of what 12 feet is.
Because the aperture for these things is about f11. It's either f8 or f11, but that's a pretty wide distance of a focal range.
Yeah.
I mean, not like a f2.8 or lower, because when you have that, then everything, it's so thin of a, everything's going to be out of focus unless it's perfect.
Is that in, I don't know. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
It was a very, very short list today, guys. So
It was.
Do we have anything else to discuss, Todd?
One thing.
That's
One
right.
last
You had
thing.
say, hey, one more thing, which you did. Did you put it on the list?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I guess. Maybe there was something else and I just forgot it, but I did write this one down.
All right, go for it, guys.
Yes.
Excuse me, Todd. Let him have it.
All right. In January, and again, this is early stages. I'm going to do
Of what
something
year?
next year,
Okay.
2025, January 2025.
Okay.
An event's taking place in downtown Dallas.
Yes.
The Lego exhibit will be in town.
The Lego exhibit at the Dallas Convention Center.
What? Bingo.
We hasten to use its proper name. We're just going to say the Dallas Convention Center.
Everybody knows where that is. And this is going to be like acres of Lego built sets.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Imagine Comic-Con,
but with
Legos.
Legos.
but Legos. Which kind of, now that all right, so I'm going to be honest with you guys. I initially am poo-pooing the idea. But
Of course,
now
yeah.
that I just said that, it kind of makes me wonder, would people treat it like a Comic-Con and would people be dressing up?
Yeah.
Which would be a different
Well, yeah.
degree of things that I would want to
they
photograph.
would dress up in their favorite Lego person.
I mean, the
know,
thing I like
Lego
about Comic-Con,
Batman. Yeah, it used to be boxed up Lego Batman.
I mean, that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
But the thing I like about like a Comic-Con is people who are actually dressing up the characters. I don't care
When
about
was the last time
sales.
you've been to a Comic-Con?
It's been a few years, but I have been. Okay?
Yeah, and you had fun.
And have a great time. But I'm more interested in the people who are dressing up or the people who have built robots and things like that. I don't really care so much about like the celebrities. And so, when you're talking about the Legos that are being built, it's like I'm not as excited about those. But I might be excited about the people that are there.
Yeah.
That could be pretty cool if there are people who
Dress up as
what
like
we need to
the-
find out is if people dress up at these Lego events.
You know the best way to find that out?
Is to go. Is to go to the event.
So I want to tie something in to where a lot of different people can get together. I talked with a lady that worked at Photographique today. Photographique. And mentioned this, and they go, she goes, yes, that would be fun because somebody from their office went to the one last year. And I didn't know this thing happened here every year, or maybe just 2 years in a row.
Me neither.
But they said that they had a blast going. And I'm going to try to figure out how we can't get a few groups of people together and figure out how to make this thing work. I can't really go to it because I'm going to have to be stuck here. But I would love for y'all to meet
Always
here
a
and go there.
bridesmaid, never a bride.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. That's a movie. You got to find that one. It's funny. That's one of my. Every time I hear that, that's what I think. Always the bridesmaid. Mm-hmm. But we're anyway. So we're gonna stick a thumbtack in that one and just see how it develops. But that's in the works. And if anybody's been to the Lego event in the past or even somewhere else, put it in the comments.
If you've ever
What
been
can
to
we
any event
expect?
ever, please let us know.
And put it down in the comments. We didn't get very many comments the last time, and so we.
Oh, are you due for some comments?
Oh, I want comments.
Oh, Todd so needs some comments,
I
now,
need
guys. There is an
Give me some
entire comment
likes.
description.
Give me some likes and give me some comments.
Give him your worst.
Oh yeah.
Ask him tough questions.
No. Give us bad reviews. I want
Bad reviews.
Bad reviews.
Very bad reviews.
One of these days, you're going to have to go through and read because
We probably need to see if there's an update.
Yeah, we need to see if there's a need for an update of reviews. And
I'm looking forward to them.
yeah. So if you got a bad review, put it on Yelp or what's the other one, Google or Yelp or.
Aren't they the same thing nowadays? Google reviews, Yelp
knows?
reviews.
But,
But
yeah.
your address, I think, is fixed within the Google thing.
Wow.
I think
Well, somebody suggested that there's another site that I need to have it checked on. It's called Waze, W-A-Z-E.
So in case you're just
Waze?
now joining us, he moved within the last 6 months.
Yes.
And it's taking a little while for Google Maps to catch up with the rest of the world. So some people are going to the old store,
And then
realizing
calling.
it's no longer the store.
Are you out of
They either call or they
We just
double
disappear.
check the Google map. They check the internet, and the internet says no, technically we're over here.
Right.
And it's only 4 miles away.
Yep.
But it's still the closest film
If that's
store
a
to
long
community
distance for
brewery.
you, stop at the brewery and grab a beer.
Yeah,
and then
grab a pint and then come on
Come on
over.
up,
Grab
yeah.
2 pints. He's going to need one.
Please, thank you.
Please and thank you. Yeah.
Please and thank you. That was a good thing to end on. I'm telling you.
All right, guys. Well, so another great show. Analog. You know, you and I were having a lovely conversation about how the kids today are all about analog, and we might have to have a future discussion on that.
We should, because that's the one thing that they talked about in Indianapolis, is that there's such a young crowd that comes out to these
the
things.
kids are gaga for analog.
Yeah.
And we think that we old timers think there's something to it. If we can just put our finger on it, we could figure it out.
If we could just put our shutter finger on
our
it,
shutter finger on it.
then we could figure it out.
Red robe. It is Halloween. October,
Yes,
Yeah.
and I lost my red rum shot glass that you got for me from Stanley Hotel.
Oh, I still have mine.
I know, but mine got clobbered in the moving.
As I was unpacking all my film, which I said it was in a complete drawer of film. So I actually, my second place daughter came over. She borrowed film for a whole week. Borrowed. She took a roll of film. I opened a drawer. She's like, "Do you have enough?" Well, in that collection of film, I have at least one, possibly 2 rolls of red rum.
I am so sorry. I just
I've got, what did I tell you earlier? I have a sleeve of HP.
Don't say it, because everybody's going to want it.
They can't buy it from me.
No. Pro
400H,
35
millimeter. I have a sleeve, 10
of
rolls of that stuff.
And I told him that has a dollar value.
And I've got at least a pro pack of that. So
Yeah.
I intend to shoot it. So if you can offer me money all you like. I'm
This
still going to
man's
shoot
so
it.
rich, he can just
Okay.
shoot $1,000.
I can give it away to my daughter. If she had asked me for one of those, I would have given it to her.
Oh, cut that out. Oh, hey, Dad. I am your '1 daughter.
Yeah, can I have one of those really expensive rolls of film?
Can I have a whole sleeve?
No.
No. So, yeah, well, listen, thank you for watching. Thank you for...
Are we ending?
Do you have anything else to say?
Please do share, like, subscribe.
Yeah, it's kind of unusual that I'm the one
Tell a friend.
wrapping it up and saying, tell everybody.
Hey, instead of telling Mama
Shout on
Holga,
the
tell Todd's
rooftop.
mom to watch these videos.
Yeah.
Because I know Dad watches them every now and then, but
Every now and then.
I think your mom needs to start watching them.
Yeah. But if she does, she'll go, why did you say that? Because it was there.
Why is Mr. Holga there? He's not working.
He's not doing anything.
He doesn't do anything.
What? Does he not have anything else to do?
All right, guys, we're going to see you all later.
Hey, yeah. Comment, like, check it, comments, love it, share it, all that good
I've
stuff.
already faded you to black.
Man,
Yeah.
again? That's half my life.
Yeah.